Hello, welcome to the Flaherty Follow-Up. Janelle Flaherty here. Can't wait to introduce you to my friend Haley Freeman. We are talking closing gifts today. Wanted to just share some insight into her business, how she is intertwined into my business, and just hear a little bit about how she got started and what she's doing. So thanks so much, Haley.
Thanks for having me. This is great.
Awesome. So let's start with how we met.
Yes.
Eons ago,
we met working out. We joined Fit for Mom body back classes, and when our kids were itty bitty little ones, they're all grown up now, taller than us.
Yes.
We started working out together, and it was such a blast to be able to get out of the house when the kids just started school and have some, adult mom time to, gain friends and relationships.
And insight and perspective. I think kind of a couple girls from that core group, we really ended up discovering our entrepreneurial spirit. And even though I'd been in the business a long time, when I had kids, I really wanted to focus on that. And so I think as the kids were growing up, we were meeting, I think we did this a couple of years. It was kind of like, okay, kindergarten's coming, like now what? And I do think that group was hugely inspirational in having us kind of be a little more directed as to doing something for ourselves as women, as business owners, and not just moms. So
for sure, as women especially.
Yeah,
it's hard.
Yeah. It's awesome. Yeah. So custom made signs, hand lettering, how did that go from a hobby to a business?
Yeah, so I really just started as a hobby, like you said. And I wanted to create one-of-a-kind gifts for my family and friends. But once my friends saw what I was making, they're like, can you do that for me? And so slowly but surely, my business has grown. I started just with simple signs for, birthday presents. Wedding presents are huge.
Yep. I think that was my first order, was a wedding present.
I think it was,
yeah.
So we did wedding presents. And then, Janelle's asked me, can you make this? Can you make that? And I'm like, sure, I can make that happen. And I started with just those wood signs, but then it's grown, and I've done wine glasses and mugs and some tote bags, watercolors. Like, it has grown immensely, and it's been so much fun creating new things.
Yeah, and I think as me not being an artistic person and maybe more of an ideas girl, I love being able to come to Haley and say, hey, I have this vision, this is what I'm thinking, and then she can really just bring it to life. And makes me look really good. So anyway, I'm super grateful for her. I think you could say kind of a Haley sign has become one of my token gifts, and I just love it because it is so personalized. I think one of our favorite signs that we just did was a watercolor, and we talked about bloom where you're planted. Mm-hmm. Most of the time people are buying a home, they're coming from somewhere and moving to somewhere. So I think incorporating the past with the future is really neat. And then having something as a focal point on the sign that really means something to those clients.
Yeah, and adding something personalized in addition to a drawing is adding the coordinates of the house that they came from and the house that they're moving to, along with an established date and maybe their family name. And it just makes it so personalized to their family and to their new home.
Yeah, no, they are beautiful and stunning. Tell me about other places people can find you other than word of mouth.
Yeah, I mostly am word of mouth because everything is so customized. It takes me a while to create each individual sign. But I like to do like fairs, I guess. Is that what they're called?
Yeah, and
fundraising events.
Yeah, we've
done events where I can set up a booth and sell my stuff, but also raise money for a great cause.
Absolutely.
Which is very heartwarming for me.
Yeah, near and dear to your heart. And teacher gifts is also my go-to at Christmas time or Teacher Appreciation Week. It's like, okay, what does Haley have? Because again, that personal touch, I've just seen people's faces when they open it, and it's awesome. It's awesome. So.
Yeah, and everything is hand lettered and hand painted.
Yes.
So if I use something else, it's very minimal. Like everything I've done here is all hand lettered and hand painted.
Yeah, which just blows my mind because that is not my strong suit. But again, that's kind of too where I'd like to kind of take this podcast, is to really pull people in to share what makes a team really work and what makes different facets of your business unique and makes you stand out. So thank you so much for being here, and look for more signs because they'll be there.
Thank you so much for having me. This is
All
great.
right.